Why, hello there, my lovely Capricorns. This is going to be a reading for the month of October. This will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. And if you do vibe with my energy, I'd love it if you would like, comment, or subscribe. I really do love reading your stories and seeing what's going on with everyone. And I do read the comments. All right. Oh, I'm messing up here. So I want to start with this deck for my lovely Capricorns and see. I pull a few astrology cards and then I'll get into the reading. All right, let's see here. What do we have for my lovely Capricorns for the month of October? What do we have for my lovely Capricorns for the month of October? Oh, there's some sort of transformation happening here. Ending to an old cycle, beginning of a new cycle. We got the 8th house, endings and beginnings here. Let's see. Oh, this one's coming through. Okay, so with the 10th house here, there could be some sort, I'm getting this could be either a change in your job. Okay, it's a change in status in some way. So it's either a change in your job or moving up in your job. Okay, with work. If it's not with work, it could be a change in a relationship status. Okay, we'll kind of go ahead and see what we get as we go through the reading, but there's some sort of change in status here, ending to an old cycle and beginning of a new one. All right, let's see what do we have for my lovely Capricorns for the month of October. You are good enough. So there might be something here with self-worth. Okay, I'll just be real with that. There might be something with self-worth where you feel like you might not be good enough in some way, but what it's saying is you are. So my advice here, Capricorn, is to work on any self-worth. You know, say positive affirmations. If you like to script, write down positive things that you want to think about yourself and kind of keep that going so you can keep yourself feeling good. Okay? We're going to pull an archetype card. I mean, I do see there's a change here happening, you know, in your life, and just keep yourself positive. All right, let's see. The Messenger. Ooh, interesting. So you're getting some sort of information this month. I feel like this could be some sort of message, some sort of information that you're getting from another person in regards to this, you know, change that's happening, this endings, you know, this new beginning that's happening. An old cycle's ending, a new one's beginning. You know, for some of you, like I said, it'll be a work situation. You know, maybe you're going to get a promotion here. Maybe you're going to another employer. Maybe you're starting your own business and being an entrepreneur. Something where you're leveling up there. And for some, if it's not that, for, you know, some of you, it would be a leveling up in a relationship. Okay? Some sort of a status change, you know? Let's see. And I feel like you're getting this information from another individual in regards to this, okay? So if you've been waiting to hear about a job, I feel you're going to get good news about that. All right, let's see. What do we have for Capricorn for the month of October? If it's love and you've been waiting for your relationship to move to the next level, you're getting information from that partner that's happening. Okay, we get the Hermit, we get the 9 of Wands, we get the 5 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So this is a little bit of a conflict here, I feel. I feel like you're trying to remove any toxicity with the Hermit, separating yourself from that. If it's like a work situation and you're in a toxic environment, I feel like you're moving to another area here. Okay, let me see here. I feel like like in this 9 of Wands, she's like about to cut away. She's about to cut that away, the wands away. So it's like you're not letting things affect you. She's like she's in control of like releasing the negativity, releasing anything that's caused her any stress, any frustration. Okay, it's like I feel like you're with these two here. It's like you're in control of releasing any thing toxic in your environment, okay? And then we'll get to these two in a minute. I'm just going to clarify here. You could also be keeping very quiet about this situation. If you're planning on going to another job, if it's a work thing, or if you're going to, however it plays out within your career life, right? You're keeping quiet about it. You're not letting anyone know, okay, your plans here. All right, let's see. Why is the Hermit and the Knight of Wands here? It's like you're fighting back in a smart way, is what I'm getting here. You're used with the King of Swords. You're not quick to react with your actions. You're like, okay, what's the plan of attack here? It's like very, you're being very clever, okay? Being very clever and strategic here, I feel, Capricorn. Yeah, King and Queen of Swords. Okay, so this could be, for some, it could be you're being very clever, keeping quiet about your plans about your career. Okay, for others of you, it could be a relationship moving to the next level. Okay, but you guys are keeping quiet about it for some reason, because I got the King and Queen of Swords. It's like you are communicating with your partner, okay? And there's a lot of information going back and forth, but for some reason it needs to be kept quiet. I don't know why that is. Okay, why does this need to keep quiet? We're going to put one of these love cards. If it's a love situation, I'm pulling one of these cards for you. If it's the career, you don't need to worry about this card. Okay. Need to be kept quiet. Why does Capricorn need to keep quiet about this? You're getting signs and meanings. Well, I guess that could apply to work, but you're getting some sort of signs and synchronicities in regards to this new beginning, in regards to career. You're getting signs and synchronicities. If it's the relationship, you're getting signs. For some reason, you want to keep it quiet for some reason, okay? Maybe you don't want people interfering, okay? Outside influences here. But you're getting some sort of information that you're seeing that is like, it's not the time to make this known, okay? Interesting. All right. I feel it's like with this Five of Swords, the swords are coming at this couple, right? I feel like you don't want outside influences in your connection, in your relationship. You don't want anyone saying anything negative or just all up in your business. You don't want people all up in your business. You want to be private. And you want to keep that private. Okay. Five of Cups, because I feel like, okay, people will say things negatively to hurt you emotionally for some reason, so you're keeping this connection quiet. If it's a work thing, same thing. It's like outside influence might question your judgment, might question you, and you don't want to deal with it. Because you're like, with the Queen of Wands, I'm in control. This is what I want to do, and I'm going to do that. Interesting, Capricorn. Oh. Two of Cups. Yeah, this is about a partnership. A partnership in work, a partnership in love here, okay, with the Two of Cups. You want to keep, it's like kind of like you want to keep this person to yourself. You want to keep this idea of where you're going in work to yourself. Like I said earlier, it could be some of you being an entrepreneur, starting a business. You don't want other people bringing you down, is what I'm getting here. Let's pull a few on this Two of Cups and see. Like I said, this is a love deck, so we'll see here. Okay, that one wants to pop out. Okay, ooh. We get addiction. And it says unhealthy attachment, so people might view this connection. I mean, I'm not seeing it that way, but they might view it as unhealthy. Oh, interesting. I don't know what's going on here, Capricorn. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, this is what I'm getting. This is a person that you already know, that you had an unhealthy attachment with, where there was some sort of lies, but now there's going to be some sort of communication. So that message is for people that are like probably in a no contact with a past person. So that message is for them. Interesting. All right, let's get into the outcome, Capricorn. Whew. But it, like I said in the beginning, you know, you are good enough. Focus on your self-worth. Okay, if this past person is coming through and not giving you what you want, you are more than good enough, Capricorn. You don't have to accept anything. You don't have to accept breadcrumbs, is what I'm saying. You know. All right, let's see. What is the outcome for my lovely Capricorn? Okay, so I get this Nine of Swords here, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. You're climbing the ladder to success here. With this Queen of Pentacles, I am immediately drawn to this. You're climbing the ladder of success, okay? That doesn't mean it's a long thing. It's a few steps that she has to go up, right? If it's a work thing, you're going to be having a lot more money in this career than you've had in your previous employment, right? If it's a love thing, it's going to be more stable than it has been in the past, okay? Or something new could be coming in. If it's that past situation, I feel like you're going to be working through any sort of lies or deception that has happened in the past. If you want to go down that road. If you don't, you don't. You don't do it, right? Okay? I feel there's a lot of excitement happening this month. Something's moving very quickly, okay, with this Knight of Wands and this Page of Wands. The only warning here is don't let any negative thoughts creep in. Don't let any pessimistic way of thinking creep in, okay? You are good enough. You know, the self-worth thing is coming up, I feel like, with this Nine of Swords. Don't have any negative thoughts about yourself. You're reaching a level of stability, whether that be financially or romantically here. Let's get into this Queen of Pentacles and see a little bit here. You are working together with someone. Okay? This could be a work thing where you're working together. It could be a love thing where there's a level of things working out, things working in your favor, things going smoothly. Now, if this was something that you had in a relationship, like with that 8th house, the relationship is changing in some way, where it's transforming. Like I said, these lies, if that is you, not, you know, you would know about it. If there were any deception or anything that happened in a connection, that's done. There's like the ending to that new beginning that provides stability in the connection. If it's a new person, like these wouldn't apply to you, but if it's a new person, this person really wants to build with you, grow with you. All right. Ooh, there's a lot of fairness on your side. Good things are happening to you this month with justice. I do feel like it's a strong indication of just good karma, good things happening to you. You're kind of not seeing this happen though, Capricorn. You're not seeing this happen right yet. Like, it might come to a little bit of, you might be surprised by this new work opportunity, you know, by this relationship changing to this level. You know, I do feel like the relationship is changing from one way, it's up leveling. So if it's like you're not committed, you're becoming committed. If you're, you know, maybe you're committed and moving in together, it's going to the next level, whatever that means for you. Okay, I do feel like good things are happening, but you're keeping this quiet. I feel like whatever you're doing, it's like you're being very clever. You're observing people. You're not letting people know. Maybe if this person lied to you in the past, if it was a relationship thing, maybe other people might judge your decision. Even maybe this person has gone through their own transformation, but other people around you might not see that. And that might be why you're keeping it quiet here. Interesting. But definitely I do see stability happening, whether that is in career or romance for you, Capricorn. All right, let's see. What do we have for my lovely Capricorns? All right, there's your cards. You got 3. So we get physical body, listening, and relationship. Yeah, I was seeing this relationship throughout the reading for some. You're listening to your own intuition and not allowing other people to affect you. Okay? Let's pull a couple of these. Because there's some sort of level of attraction, like a magnetic attraction I feel with this individual. A couple more for my lovely Capricorns. Okay, so this is really interesting. I'm going to pull out these other cards that we got. So we got here this lies and addiction, but you're going to hear from them. Now I'm going to show you these 2 right here. We get reconciliation. So for some of you, this is, if there was lies, there's a reconciliation and you're going to rebuild. And then we get the honesty card. So it's like a turnaround in that. There's a turnaround with this individual. If that was your situation, Capricorn, where there was some sort of deception or even addictions were involved, you are hearing from them. There is a reconciliation. And now this person is being more open and honest. Now I got the enemy card. There's 2 things with this. You could feel like this person, you probably won't trust this person. You could kind of feel like they are not on your side. That's one thing I'm getting. The second thing is, with that, you could also feel people in your environment feel like this partner is an enemy, and they don't deserve you. It could be that too. So I mean, it's very interesting, but I do feel there is some sort of reconciliation coming in with a past person, and I feel like this person is honest now where they weren't before. All right, Capricorn, that was the reading. I hope it resonated, and let me know in the comments. And you guys have a great day. See ya.